Hi, today we are going to be reading for your career. Hi, today we are going to be picking up cards for your career. We'll check what does your life has in store for you in regards to your career. Is there something that you need to conquer within yourself to ensure that you are able to achieve the vision that you have for yourself, and anything extra that the cards have for you. So I have 3 stones here which I'm going to be putting up in the next frame as well. So try selecting one stone. If you feel drawn to 2 stones, I'd say still try selecting one. But if you're feeling very strongly drawn to 2 stones, then of course you can listen to both the readings. Hi, so this is for all those who chose the brown stone or the stone that was on the extreme left of the frame. And इस पाइल के इतने सारे कार्ड्स निकले हैं कि मुझे एक्चुअली पंडित वाली फीलिंग आ रही है, sitting on the floor reading the cards. But let's get started. So the biggest message that you have here for yourself is that there are 2 scenarios that I'm seeing in this pile, and because this is a general reading, so I cannot give one very conclusive scenario. There are 2 scenarios that I'm seeing here. So I'll talk about the first scenario. The first scenario is that a lot of people in this pile are very bored of what they are doing currently. They have hit the saturation level, and right now they are trying to gather resources, by researching, studying, or by seeking clarity within themselves about what is it that they want to do next. So for this scenario, what I also feel is that these people must have already reached like very near to their answer. So maybe now they are in the process of like final steps to be able to manifest it, and manifest it in 3D, as in by taking the action or understanding how should they plan their trajectory to go around this career path. I'm also sensing in the recent past there could have been choices that one needed to make. So there could have been like 2 paths that one needed to take. Example, suppose if you are suppose if you're an actor, the easiest example I can think of. So should you stay in the TV industry, or should you now take the plunge and start looking out for work in Bollywood? So that is the kind of choice that I'm sensing. So this choice could again be remotely or slightly related to your existing career path. I'm not sensing, to be honest, something entirely different, but I am sensing that the question of what will feed your soul or what will give you joy for a very, very, very long time is definitely something that is on your mind. Another very important message that I have here is that you're extremely keen on creating something that is materialistically amazing. Like, sometimes you also feel that, oh yeah, we just want to do things from a space of passion and joy. No, you're also being very practical, and you want that, no, it should have joy, passion, it should have money, it should have a perfect mix of everything. So in case you relate to this scenario, then the message for you is that very soon you are actually going to be getting an opportunity that is going to take care of your all such requirements. You're going to be getting an opportunity that is going to be financially amazing. You would be in a situation actually to fund other businesses, or like to invest in mutual. Basically, you would have enough money that you would be able to be in a situation where you can go and like start your savings or start helping other people. Like I see like plethora of money. I also see your career taking a direction of that you being extremely emotionally happy, and at the same time you would actually find that this opportunity is something that is helping you feel stable. This is the opportunity, or this career trajectory that your life has taken is going to be the trajectory that you would feel that, okay, now I can think of maybe starting a family. If some of you had been wanting to start a family but didn't know how to go about it because financially you did not feel very sound, or you felt that when I'm not happy in myself, what will I do bringing another person into this world? So this opportunity that you're manifesting is going to do wonders to you, in terms of, it's basically going to be a wish granted. It's going to be something that you genuinely hoped for, And it's like, things are going to work out and manifold themselves right in front of your eyes, and you would just feel, oh, things are just seeming to come together for me, and this is great. What is the one thing that you need to do to maybe manifest this opportunity or manifest this vision? Is firstly that you need to have a little hope in the universe. You can't be hopeless. You can't be one of those people कि नहीं नहीं हमारे साथ तो बुरा ही होता है, or everything bad happens only to me. No. Or my life is always tough. You can't have that mindset. So you need to work on your mindset. Secondly, you need to be a little bit more explorative in your approach. You need to go and find things or do things that give you joy, because as and when you would do things that will give you joy, what will happen is in that process you would discover more of yourself, or maybe a way to bring two and two together and have like the right career path for you. Lastly, you need to increase your self-confidence, and my cards are also saying that your self-confidence might get increased when you do these multiple different other things. See, sometimes what happens is we feel, oh no, the focus should be one, but instead my cards are saying that your focus should be on multitude things in small steps, because that is how not only first you will build up your confidence, secondly you are capable of handling multiple things at one go. You have it in you. Like with a full-time job, maybe you can have like a social media handle that is putting out the right content and maybe doing some classes on the side. So you need to like start thinking of how you can have small side incomes, but again for things that you truly enjoy. So while you're saving, stocks, mutual funds can be one thing, but passionately, what is one thing that you can do on this side? So for a very long time, my cards are saying that you have been questioning your worth, you have been questioning your passion, you have been questioning that how do I make what I love meet the financial aspects of it, so that it's the perfect marriage of like passion and money. So you have been just waiting for something called the perfect marriage of career, and maybe it has taken you so much of time. Why? Because I think with your current work or whatever it is, you may have sometimes felt your personal confidence and your worth dipping down a little bit. And this is not to say that somebody mistreated you. I'm not getting that in my cards, but I'm getting like sometimes when you're not learning more, you're not growing more, so you just start questioning that it's been years or maybe it's been months of doing the same thing. Is it even worth it? What do you need to do to be able to be manifest all these new opportunities and feel what you're feeling? I mean, get into a better space. So it is actually talking about sacrifice, and I think this is coming because of this card, which is you might have to burn the midnight oil. That is, you might have to actually talk to yourself and get yourself to do maybe 2 to 3 things parallelly, apart from having a main job or a main hustle. You might have to take efforts of going out and exploring in the world and finding something new to do. You might have to again talk to yourself and better your mindset, which is just always about, oh no, things are always going to get bad with me. So you have to like work on these things collectively. That's why it's saying sacrifice. That this means whatever you need to let go, you have to be prepared to let go. You have to sacrifice the negative aspects. You have to sacrifice the maybe let's just chill attitude and do it. And lastly, I feel that you are somebody who is, like I said, because of being in a negative mindset, is somebody who doesn't really practice gratitude. So what I'm going to do for this reading also is I'm going to put certain solutions and everything in the comment box below. I don't want to make the readings very long, so I'm going to put certain things there. Go watch that if this reading resonated with you. So gratitude is something that is extremely important for you. You need to start being grateful for things that you already have, and don't be like, oh, I don't have nothing to be grateful about. That's never true. It's just a mindset, because sometimes when it's that negative, it automatically puts a blindfold on our eyes and we are just like, no, I don't have anything to be happy for. Aisa thodi hota hai. You can hear this video, you have the access to the internet. I'm pretty sure it's almost the lunchtime when I'm recording this, so you're going to be going and having your lunch now, or your next meal now. So you're already in a lot better space than majority of the people in the world. But it's the mindset. बस वो नहीं मिला जो नहीं चाहिए तो सब कुछ ही बुरा है. Doesn't work like that. Then couple of other messages for you here is also that the energy is freedom loving. So basically, right now what you're being told is that be more freedom loving, be a little rebellious, productive rebellious now. be a little bit more experimental. If you need to maybe learn a little bit about technology and its ways, like, a lot of people say, oh, I'm not really well versed with Instagram, and now we are living in the times of the metaverse. So be a little bit more experimental, brush up on your knowledge, which is again the card here. You might have to research and brush up on your knowledge for a lot of things. It may not be like a big course that you're doing. It can be like little small things to put together this whole thing, and like give you all these new ideas, because I see a lot of new stuff happening for you. But you need to take that step forward and learn to sacrifice what doesn't need to stay with you. I am also seeing that you are genuinely being supported by the universe right now, and you are actually going to do whatever you feel very passionate about. Your wishes are genuinely going to be granted. You might not even believe it, but support may come to you in a very random way. When you least expect it, you may meet somebody who just wants to who ends up infusing some sort of positivity in you. When you least expect it, maybe you get like the right work call. When you again least expect it, maybe the money that was blocked comes to you. So you are being supported. So please start being grateful. Now coming on to the second scenario in the same cards, which is that, as I said in the starting, I feel a lot of you are already there. You have already figured out what is your passion. You have already figured out that yes, what is the kind of finances you need to be looking at to pursue this passion, and what is the ROI that you want to be getting out of this passion, and now you're waiting for the perfect marriage of it. So maybe in that process, what you're being asked to keep your mind open, okay, to be okay to like research, read more, interact with more people, and trust me, you are going to be supported by the universe. You're going to get support, you're going to get the networks connect, whatever you feel at the right time, and things are just going to work out beautifully for you. So you're just being asked to research more, to be open to new ideas, and to be absolutely sure that what you want to do, or what that you have planned, you have like a proper list written down of it. That's step 1, step 2, step 3. This is the timeline for this. This is, I'm going to wait it out. These are the things I need to bring in me to be able to do it. Sorry, I just need to move forward. I'm not able to pick cards. Then the second thing that you're being told is that work in a manner where you are able to make yourself so well equipped that you can handle multiple tasks altogether, because that is going to be the need of the hour. What you desire in your life, and which is honestly quite a lot, because you are desiring the perfect marriage of finances and passion. It's so rare. And what, before that, the biggest rarity is being able to understand your passion, which I see is already here. You have it figured out. So you are wanting this from the universe. So the universe is saying, no, first you do the mehnat. It's kind of similar to how I keep on saying you do the mehnat. So the universe is saying that, you equip yourself with a lot of skills, or you equip yourself to become that strong of a person that you can handle 2-3 different scenarios, or 2-3 different tasks in one go. And that is when you would start inching more closer to things that you truly feel passionate about, or truly feel loved for. I definitely see a lot of money coming your way, but at the same time, you also might have to start by investing money a little bit. So because I spoke of research and studies, since you've already found maybe what you're going to be doing, and to be able to do it now, you might have to invest a little bit of finances in terms of education, or maybe setting up the particular, if it's a business, or I'm not really strongly sensing relocation, but I am sensing some sort of investment might be required. And I also see your family being supportive of this. And I also feel you feeling at home finally with this career option, or this career trajectory. You feeling like, this is exactly what I wanted. The message for you is same as in the scenario 1, that is that learn to sacrifice things that are not serving you anymore. So let them go and bring in the new. And lastly, practice being grateful. Be grateful to things that have already happened for you. Don't fret about the fact, oh shit, I would have to put money into it or invest into it. Don't be very anxious. Things are going to go right. Just be grateful enough for the fact that you have found what you want to do, which I'm telling you guys is so rare. There could from here also be 2 options that you might need to take. after having this figured out, there could be two options that you might need to take. As in, there could be like two paths from this one path that you have found out. I think things are going to fall into place quite seamlessly for you. Just a little bit more of research is required to understand that, okay, how do you plan your steps practically? Is there any message from the cards? You will not believe, as I said, practically, what did I say at the bottom of the deck? So things are going to be great, things are going to be moving for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. Just work on your negative mindset and just learn to be more grateful. Yeah, trust me, a lot of people don't even know what they want to do. In tarot card, I would get so many times this question, can you tell me what field should I go for? I mean, that's how confusing it is for people, and that's how broad of a question they ask. It's the same kind of messages that are coming again and again. So what I'll do is I'll ask the cards to give me one proper message. I do have a very interesting message here already though. Okay. Surrender resentments. If you're holding on to any past resentments or the fact that life hasn't really quite till now worked out the way you wanted, or your career, you need to let it all go. Forgive people who may or may not have supported you, people who may have tried to act smart with you. Just keep moving forward in life with a positive attitude. And this is not really related to career, the second message, but it says surrender your fear of intimacy. You should let the love in. You should become more compassionate and release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So simply put, if it resonates with you at a love level, then please take it like that. But for some of you, I'm also sensing maybe this pile is not very keen on taking help from people. They're more like the solo riders, like ekla chalo re. So the card is trying to tell you that no need to ekla chalo re. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay even if you've had bad past experiences, where people maybe did not necessarily help you. But you should try and release these patterns now, because whatever it is that you're planning going ahead, you would need a collaborative approach in your life for sure. At least for this, for a little while. So make sure that it also says, funnily, surrender your desire to control people. Can you guys see it? Okay, you can't, but you trust me, right? So surrender your desire to control people. So do not be very controlling in relationships also. This again means do not try to control the relationships at work. Do not try to control things around you. Let things flow. You are going to elevate in your career. So अभी जो worldly छोटी बातें हैं ना, like controlling things, a little bit of office politics, this and that, you have grown above that now. I mean, you don't need that now. You have joined the cool club finally, so congrats. Or you are going to be joining the cool club finally, so congrats. So that was your reading, pile 1. In case you liked it and if it resonated, please do let me know in the comments. I would be very happy to read the comments. Bye. Hi. So for all those who selected the red stone or the middle stone, this is your reading. And I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look very good. I mean, it doesn't look good in the now, but okay. So basically my cards are saying that you are in a major inner conflict right now. There are things that you want to switch up in your career. You are definitely not at all happy with wherever you are right now, A part of you could be asking themselves that should I go and pursue higher education? Should I pursue my masters? But then you question that, okay, will it really be like worth in terms of the investment and the financial planning that will go into it? Then you're like, oh, if this is what I really want to do. But what you do know that you want is an absolute change to your current situation. You want some really inspiring, fun-loving, great, joyous opportunity to just come into your life, which is also financially stable, and for which you just feel that once that will happen, you feel that once the opportunity will appear in front of me miraculously, or the right thing I'll get to know, I would be just back on track. I would be again this person who's enthused about things, who has a zeal to pursue things, and finally my life is going to be sorted in terms of a perfect blend of things I'm passionate, a career I'm passionate about, plus finances. But I'm sorry to break you the news, that's not gonna happen. because my cards are saying that there's a lot within you that you need to figure out and fix before that happens. So right now what I'm sensing is this immense inner conflict about where you want to go and what can you do. I'm kind of remembering that poem, the road not taken. So basically you do have two choices right now in life, two or more. I mean, don't stick onto the numbers. You have choices right now in life. You can be like, I can be this, that, this, but you don't know which road to take and which road not to take. And you're afraid that, what if I later on regret the road not taken? Or maybe all these choices are also really confusing you and causing like a lot of inner conflict, because what you're seeking right now in life is just stability. You are tired of doing the gadha mazduri, as we say, like over hard working without getting the right sort of benefits. And a part of you is just constantly asking you to do something that you will enjoy now for a very long period in your life. So where you do something that is fun, that you feel in love with, you create something that you're proud of. I'm also getting an intuitive message that some of you might be wanting to start like a home business of something created from hands. Like we see on Instagram these days, like those small businesses which are making like candle waxes or paintings or bracelets, skincare, something to do with arts and crafts also, maybe, is what I'm getting a little bit strongly. So anyway, there's a lot of inner conflict right now, and all you seek is just something that you will be truly happy with, and at the same time that that uh, takes away this confusion ka cloud from your life, and you just want to see like, okay, yeah, this is what I want next. You want that clarity which you don't have right now, and each time you sit down and try to get that clarity, sorry, something is stuck in my nose. So what I sense is that even after you want to get that clarity now, there must be 2-3 options that present themselves to you. So again you get confused. You're like, okay, now what from these 2-3 also? So definitely a period of strong conflict and confusion is what I'm sensing. I also feel maybe you do not have somebody who can guide you or who can support you, because I'm not getting any such energy in your cards at all. So all the more you're feeling a little lost, a little alone, that had there been somebody to guide you, maybe things would have been better. But the advice in your current phase of life is that keep faith first, and second, expansiveness. So basically first you keep faith, that understand that things have a magical way of appearing in front of you when you need it the most, or when you're ready for it the most. So just keep faith in the universe, keep faith in yourself, keep faith in your destiny if you believe in that. Keep faith in your cosmos, your stars, that things are going to be right for you at the right time. Maybe you are supposed to go through this journey right now, so that when you find that clarity, you are so much sure of it that you do anything to like achieve that. Then the other thing that you're being asked is to focus on expansiveness, which is that do not restrict yourself into thinking that what a career is supposed to look like, what creativity is supposed to mean, what the way or the process or the journey of having financial abundance along with meeting your passion is supposed to look like. No restrictions. Be extremely open to whatever may come to you, even if it is something very random. Like I remember once years ago, when I was really stuck in my career, a client of mine advised me, what, Kcamya, you need to go to Germany and start waitressing. It did not seem to make sense then, that why waitressing, etc. But now when I look back, I get what he was trying to say. He was just trying to tell me that just shake the steam off, the pressure off of what things are supposed to look like, and hence the expectations of perfectionism, or if I've achieved the right thing or not. So just take that pressure off is what my cards are saying, and be more open to receiving the new, be more open to hearing the new, observing the new, and accepting things whatever they are presenting themselves to you, because you need to just expand your outlook towards your career a little bit. what is happening for you or what is coming for you that you do not necessarily know of, see, something definitely great is going to happen. Okay, I see either you getting some good opportunity or you finally getting the clarity that you wanted, because you see this on top of the magician. This basically means, you know, a sign of clarity, being clear in terms of where you wanted to head. And you would slowly then, you know, start accumulating all the tools that you need at your disposal to stick with this clarity and to make it into a full-fledged plan and basically become the magician of your life. But at the same time, you are being asked that can you literally sit down and spend some time with yourself daily by writing that what is it that is keeping you stuck right now, what is it that you need to seek clarity on, what is it that you need to do in your life. Because till the time you're not clear and 100% sure about it, even if somebody is saying the same thing to you, you would not accept it. So you need to spend some time with yourself. You need to be present first for yourself. You know, you need to have faith that things will work out, and for that faith you need to accept that what you want will come by you having a chat with what you want, chat with yourself. uh, Another thing that is coming to me is that, you know, I think maybe you're not very balanced in your life right now. Maybe, you know, you're trying to think very emotionally or too practically about how this clarity needs to come to you or what the next steps need to be. So you need to bring a very strong balance in your life. And my cards are actually saying that try meditating or yoga or waking up a little early in the morning and trying some writing practices. That is going to help you. So basically you need a little time off from everything. So if in the daytime you're thinking about these things, you are stuck in, like, you know, meeting the work deadlines and a lot of other things like that. So what you need to do right now is you need to have some time off with yourself. So try finding those hours where you have complete time off with yourself. Then you're also being asked to spend a little bit more time in the nature. So this is just your time off and, you know, you grounding yourself. So what grounding also does is it lets go of the anxiety, so that you're just focused on the problem of now and not the ifs and buts and the future and the past. Lastly, what is it that you need to conquer with yourself to be able to achieve this? It's actually telling me take action. Like, you know, get out of this mode of limbo or this inertia and move ahead and take action. Of course, you need to be practical, and you also need to be a little stoic in terms of all the actions that you take. Meaning that whatever you are doing, don't get very attached to the journey so that you start desiring a particular outcome. You know, don't be like, oh, because, you know, I tried maybe pursuing a small workshop in this and now haven't got any answer, it's not worth it. Or maybe, you know, I tried enrolling with some career coach and in 3 sessions there is no answer, so there's no point. No, you're simply being asked to just tread forward consistently and take action. Being patient, patience is the key here. Things are not going to come very quickly, I'm telling you already, but they are going to come. And lastly, this is definitely a space, you know, which is just feeling very, you know, like as I'm picking up the spine, I'm feeling like very, like, you know, it's not good. Like, you know, I'm not able to explain it, but I know that, you know, it's not good. I'm not feeling happy. So as I'm channeling these energies, I'm getting that maybe, you know, you just need to stay in the now and just go with the flow. So, you know, just go with the flow, and whatever you are observing, whatever is not going your way, just observe and respond with calmness and peace, because that's the only way you can make this turn around for you. You cribbing or crying about it is anyway not going to do anything, not that it will bring you clarity. So might as well do it happily. So you are being asked, surrender to prayer, which I've told you already. Believe, have faith, go with the flow. So when you pray from your heart, it will be heard. So maybe, you know, instead of praying that, oh, I should have like a great career or whatever, start praying for your clarity. That align me in my path so that I get the right clarity. Surrender negative thinking, of course, because that's the only thing that I see here, because of which there's also so much of inertia. Control your thoughts. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Like I said that, you know, some of you could be wanting to start something on the side. You may have certain ideas, but you don't really know maybe how to do it, like a small business on Instagram maybe. So surrender to the magic of who you are. Don't let anything pull down your confidence. And lastly, surrender resentments. So holding on to resentment will only poison you. Forgive yourself. Forgive, you know, maybe the guidance that you did not receive at the right age. Forgive the people, who could not help you when you needed it. Let it all go. This is going to be a new chapter of your life. I feel, I don't know why, that there is one more message that I should be giving you. I think there is something in the deck that wants to come out. Let me see. So basically, whatever is happening in your life right now, I don't see any one direction coming to you anytime soon. Instead, you're being asked to, just understand that how you can learn from experiences of other people, how you can maybe become truly who you are, the best version of yourself, things that you truly enjoy, you participate in that more. Because all this is basically going to lead to an awakening, or to an epiphany, or to a sudden change. Ekdam se you will be like, oh shit, this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm doing. So try, that's why going with the flow. Lastly, there is energy of power, confidence, enthusiasm supporting you. But as long as you have faith, as long as you have faith in the fact that the universe is supporting you, even if you feel you've lost confidence, it's going to come back. Even if you feel you're not powerful enough to go after your dreams, or you don't have the courage necessarily, it's going to come back. If you feel all my enthu is lost, it's going to come back. If you feel your fortune doesn't support you, that's going to come back. If you feel you never get your dues, like a position of authority or being taken in the right manner, it's all going to come back. So what you truly, truly, truly need is just faith. Faith and going with the flow. Alright, pile number 2. So this was your reading. In case you liked it, so please let me know in the comments below. I love reading comments, and if there was any disconnects, let me know of that also. Of course, this is a general reading, may not resonate with everybody, but I would love to hear your thoughts out. Bye. Hi. For those who selected the blue stone, if you can see, the extreme stone, the stone on the extreme right, this reading is for you. So first things first, I think a lot of you are just keeping a lot of strength in your current situation, be it your career or your life in general actually. Like you are just very, very tired of wherever your life is currently, and you're extremely tired of fighting your life also. You feel, for this pile, I feel that, you actually could be carrying a very heavy karmic debt. Like, some karma of the past lives, old lives, because of which it seems that the destiny currently in the very longest time has been at play in your life. And you just feel very tired now. You feel like, there is no end to this. I would also like to tell you that, my cards are saying that all this has definitely made you a very strong person. A person who has a very strong drive to persevere no matter what. To have a lightning and a fighting spirit, towards the world, towards yourself, and you want to like shine out of it always. But it just seems that no matter how much you try, things don't ever seem to 100% fall your way. Currently, my cards are saying that wherever you are right now, you may not necessarily be doing very well financially, or you're not in love with what you are doing, okay? Finances also, I see a major problem. You kind of feel your savings are exhausting, or they haven't really increased in the last couple of months, and you don't know how to go about like figuring out your savings and how to bring in more money. So that whole cash flow is being a problem, and a part of you is also really tired of praying to the God now. You're just like that, I don't know, like there's nothing else left for me to do, so I'll just pray, but I don't know like even if it's going to help or not. So where you are right now is basically your finances are extremely poor. At least, I mean, your finances may not be very poor, but your mindset towards your finances is also double poor. So your finances could be like at this level, and if we feel that okay, this is what we needed, so they are at this, and your mindset in regards to your financial situation is further at this level, so that is also creating a lot of blockages Because so basically what that is doing is you need to take charge and take responsibility of a lot of things in your life, which I don't feel you could be doing right now. So while you may be getting bogged down by random responsibilities in your life, which is worrying about your finances, your family, because I do see things to do with family also here, and basically like pressures of society and how things are supposed to be. This is a very negative pile. I'm feeling very stuck, like when I'm reading for this pile also, I'm just like, "Ki bus, I just want to like close my eyes and be alone so that I don't see anything wrong that's happening around me, or how people are talking about me, or how people could possibly be perceiving me, or close my eyes so that I don't compare myself with anybody, because yes, I know everybody is already better." Yeah, I feel so better after saying this, for this file. So basically, my cards are saying that you need to take a lot of responsibility right now of your life, okay? And if that means letting go of responsibility of other people, of other situations, of other things that say in the name of samaj or dunyadari or responsibility, that you need to do that, maybe no, maybe you need to start prioritizing yourself a little bit first. And another message that is for you here in today's in current situation is that invite help. So invite help of other people. Put your faith in the God or in the universe more rightly, not from a sense of like, begging. You know what begging is, right? It's like, bas ye karwa do, then I'll do this, or if you help me with this, then if you get my this thing manifested, or if you help me with this, then I'll come and like maybe give you prasad. So no, it basically means that keep your faith that strong that even if I'm at my lowest and you are testing me, test me, because I know you will only help me and pull me out of it. So you need to do that, and at the same time start inviting help from people and your friends around. Like maybe there are people in your network, old job, new job, friends, somebody who might be able to help you in getting out of this situation, if you know what is it that you truly seek. And for that, to know what you truly seek, I think what you also need to do is you need to shed off some baggage. Like, when you should know what you truly seek, it cannot be 40 things that you truly seek. They all come one by one, right? Like, that's the reason the counting is from 1 to 40 and not like in one go. Like, 1 to 40 is not like one way we count. First it's one, then it's second. So you need to let go of a lot of baggage so that you have your top 2 to 3 priorities or these thoughts cleared in your mind. So that is what is coming. Then what is it that you can be expecting next? It's a very weird message that I'm getting for you, but there's a chance that you could actually be thinking more on the side of a relationship or getting married. Like how some people, or sometimes they say now that the moment this person gets married, things would be better. For sometimes the cards or the astrological signs a person says so, the natal chart. For some people think like that if I was married in a very stable relationship, things would be better. Now, yeah, it's a stereotype that this is usually more relevant for women, but even for men, sometimes what tends to happen is they get their emotional support from that aspect. They feel more emotionally supported by having a partner in their life, and then sometimes feel more enthused to pursue and to pursue their goals more actively and with enthusiasm. So be it a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. I'm kind of getting this feeling that the people who pick this pile now, they are just stuck in everything. They want great career also, they want great marriage also, but I'm not really seeing that they have really worked on themselves. They do not necessarily know how to not be a victim of their mindset and instead take charge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google these words. So you should stop being a victim of your mindset and learn to take charge of your life, of your situations, is what I'm sensing is a little lack in this file. So anyway, what's coming next for you? Because I said that, part of you is also very heavily invested in the fact that, if my personal life was sorted in a marriage, relationship or whatever, maybe I'd be more stable. So I do see maybe, you getting some sort of a proposal, or somebody coming to you with like a not like a committed proposal of commitment, but more like, okay, let's explore this, or you might actually go out and like try to look out for somebody. So I'm sensing that, because your sense of feeling stable comes from the fact of being in a stable relationship, and then you feel that okay, our career wise, okay, things are also going to maybe take a turn. I'm not really sensing that, because even if this proposal, new relationship, whatever may come, I don't see it going to be like the it or the lasting thing. So I don't know where your feelings are coming for this, and they should not. But anyway, on the work front, what I'm sensing is that you want to manifest an opportunity which is more stable. So what you should do is try reaching out people in your old network, old company, old friend circle, college professors, whoever you can. There is somebody from the past or somebody in your network who might help you. So you don't need to maybe go out actively and look out for new recruiters or something like that. Somebody in the past can help you. So do that. Another thing is that you need to just allow. See, you need to understand that this is your reality now in this moment. Accept it. And whatever comes next, just prepare yourself to accept that also. Don't already form thoughts or scenarios in your mind thinking, oh, now because this is happening, the next is also going to be like this, etc. No. Be very okay to the fact that, okay, whatever I'm experiencing now, maybe I was meant to, but I'm sure things are going to be a lot more great. You are somebody who anyway prays to God, although the only tip I've given you is how to pray. Praying should not sound like begging. Instead, it should be more like I have faith and I'm going to go on with this faith. So allow whatever is happening to you right now. And lastly, what is it that you need to conquer? I think you need to become more grounded, as in you need to practice grounding. So what you need to do is spend some time in nature, and there is a grounding video that I'll link up in the comments below. So follow grounding techniques and try doing grounding daily for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Not any lesser, because you need a lot of grounding. Because what I'm sensing is that once you've started doing grounding now, you would feel a little stable in order to be taking the right steps towards pursuing the next goal of your career, which could be looking out for maybe another job or figuring a way, how to increase your like how to overachieve your sales targets, etc. Because of which I'm actually seeing some very new opportunity coming to you, which might be very emotionally fulfilling. So there's also a chance of a proposal or somebody telling you about their feelings, but at the same time there's also a chance of some new work opportunity coming, which might actually provide you the much needed stability that you are seeking. I also feel for this final, the parents also could be after them to like get married, or their own mindset that if I had like that part of my life sorted, I would have been a sorted human. But right now whatever's happening in your life is basically you're destined, and you're being thrown all of this. I mean, you're being thrown at all of this. Why? So that you can find your purpose and discover your spirit. Get a little bit more inwardly, know yourself more truly. Another thing is that a lot of things are going to shake in your life right now. I feel for a lot of you, it must have already. You must have felt like this tower moment. Everything just collapsed down and you did not know how to build your way up. If not, then this is something that's going to be happening for most of you right now. You might just feel that things just collapsed, and now you don't know like if you'd ever be able to build your way up. But so that you find your true spirit, your purpose, and what truly is your destiny trying to get you to do, this collapse would happen so that you build yourself up. And at the same time, I think a lot of learnings maybe on the relationship front, or realizing that what is it that you truly deserve is also going to happen. It's funny that this is a career reading and it's become so much more about love, because I'm sensing that a lot of you, few of you, could be in an okay job also, like not really feeling happy or whatever, but okay, fine, it's paying the bills or whatever. But again, the victim mindset and the lack of love is not leaving you, because of which you do not just feel fulfilled in whatever you do in your life. So for this file, the main message is that I don't know, heal yourself, fix yourself first, so that when the opportunity also comes, to take it up, you feel happy. Because I feel like there's such lack of happiness in this pile, and too much judgment for your own self. Okay, so now let me see, what does this pile need to surrender? Oops. So this pile needs to surrender your stubbornness. If you're being very rigid about a particular stance in your life, which could be, oh no, I want to be in this situation and I feel this situation will serve me right in the long term, maybe you need to like be less stubborn about things, less stubborn about your mindset, less stubborn about your victim mentality that no, because bad has happened, that's the reason only, I'm feeling like this. No. Communicate more with yourself lovingly and try maybe expressing yourself to other people as well. Surrender to your full power. You have a lot in you, because you're going to go through this tower moment where you're just going to like fall down, and for that you're being told that you have the power of a lion within you. You will get up, and when then you will get up, you will not play it small, you will actually play it large. And surrender to your passion. So get practicality out of your head. If you're being overtly practical, just do something that makes you feel the fire in your belly, and focus on activities, people, or things that you're passionate about. So it doesn't always need to be career related. You can also find your passion through small tasks, activities, people, hobbies. So allow yourself to do that. So yeah, that's it. Pile number one, pile number 3. For this pile, I'd actually recommend that maybe you should try doing some sort of a healing activity or task like therapy, or maybe like journaling, something that puts all of this that's here onto paper and makes you like let it go, or in a concise manner it puts all this someplace so that you're like, okay, this is how I think, this is who I am, and now I'm ready to let it go to build a new narrative. I think that's what's needed. But I see a work opportunity, like I said, but it will only come if you work actively towards it also. So shed off the baggage or the responsibilities that you need to. Alright, thank you very much. If you liked it, please leave a comment below. If it resonated, then of course, even if it didn't, still let me know. I would love to read those comments too. Bye.